don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. People will say to me, why do you want to see these students? Oh, some of them are useless. Oh, some of them are good. Oh, some of them are this. Just wait on the day of the election. You just go there, give them 1,000, 5,000, whatever it is. They will vote. That will be the end of it. I don't want that to happen. I want to see you, interact with you, listen to you. Because I believe that a new Nigeria is possible. I believe that we need to do things differently. And that is why I'm here. We're going to be very quick. And I plead with you so that I don't intend to keep you longer. So I just want you, honestly, when we do the interaction everywhere we've done it, ask questions. I don't want you to put on your tape, put on your phone, listen, take what we're doing. Like I tell everybody. So you know what we're promising. No singing, no nothing. I want to hear the bad news. I want to listen to you. I want to tell you what we intend to do. So we start. Jack, questions?
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we'll be taking 4 questions per set. So we're going to call on you, please. 1 question as brief as possible. Thank you.
On the great rise Nigerian students. Good afternoon, sir. It's a big privilege standing in front of you, sir. I am Peter Morrigan from Lagos State, and I study here in Bayelsa, precisely Federal University of Turkey. Sir, it's a very privilege having you here to answer our questions directly. And plus, I have only 1 question to ask, sir. You know, as students, we have issues with ASO, whereby it happens that instead of spending 4 years in school, we spend 5 years, and even more than that.
That is very good, though. Only 1 year use.
I get admission, precisely I get admission in 2017, and I'm supposed to have graduated 2021. But here I am, I've not graduated.
Okay.
I only signed out. I signed out last Friday, but here I am, I can tell you, sir, I don't know when I'll graduate fully.
Okay.
But with that being said, sir, my question is, what's your plan to put an end to ASO strike?
That's your question.
Thank you. The next person will be a lady. Please.
You can be anybody.
Okay, raise your hand if you like to ask questions. Okay.
Fulfill your promise.
All right. Stand up, please. Brief and short. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Sorry, good afternoon, sir. My name is Silvanus Aibadefa. I'm a student of Niger Delta University. I'm studying agricultural economics, extension, and rural development. So I want to ask, I have 2 questions in mind. The first one, okay, 1 question. I want to ask, sir, there are so many health challenges that students face, and I noticed that the government don't do anything about it. There are some health challenges that are too difficult for the family to take care of. Some, they have to do operation, surgery with millions of naira, and they end up losing and unable to raise this money. Sir, if you become president, because I want you to become the president, if you become the president, sir, what will you do? What are your plans for the students concerning their health sector? Sir?
Not only students, now. So society and health, yes.
Come. Fast, short one.
Good day, everyone. My name is Obi Townhall. I know you said a short one, but I'll just give a brief background on why I asked my question. I'm a graduate of University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Electronic Engineering. So while a student, I was very much interested in technological development. We formed teams. We try to push our startup, particularly on agro technology. We went for several pitches Some of them were politically sidelined, trying to raise funds for that. That dream died a natural death because there was no support. So my question is this: what are your plans for startup, especially for agro-technology or technology generally? Then another.
Sorry, one question. There's one person up there. Please take one person up there. That will be the first set. Please, one and short. Please, fast.
Good afternoon, sir, and everybody. My name is Tariq Kebuna. I am a postgraduate student of NGU, and I remember the rigors it took me to get my transcript as a postgraduate student. And I know many postgraduate students suffer having to transfer your transcript, just getting your results mainly, and then having your transcript transferred from your university to a postgraduate university that of your choice. So I don't know if you, sir, have any measures in place to make it easier for students that want to do their postgraduate to easily transfer their transcript. I don't know if there's any plan for that, so that's my question. Thank you.
Because you're up, I need to start with you to answer the question. Let me tell you, that is basically not the government. It is incompetence of the system and the level of development that we're choosing, where the world is today being governed by knowledge, where we're in a knowledge economy and you're still operating a baggage economy. It has nothing to do with that. I just, what is said now, as an example everywhere I tell people. When I went to Cambridge to apply for a course, I was talking to the admission officer about APC. He said to me, have you been to any school around that I know? Have you done program in any school? I said, yes. I've done a program in Oxford. While I was still talking, he printed a paper and said I should sign it. All my details was there. And I said, what happened? He said he just went to Oxford site and just typed Oxford alumni. My alumni number came up and he took everything from there. We were just talking. And he picked it up. Here, I went to Sugar myself. If you type my name and alumni number, it will show you anything. So it's not then. So that's what we face. My dear sister talked about health. It is not just students, it's everybody. What differentiates a developing and a fair state is two things. Call it three. It's all hangs on what you call HDI, which is Human Development Index. Which number one is health? Number two, because when you talk about life expectancy, it's actually health. Number two is education. Number three is per capita, which is pulling people out of poverty. Two of you. So health investment is critical. Your country is not investing in health. You must invest in it. I've said it, that I will not pay subsidy on fuel. I'll pay subsidy on health and education. That society will develop. That money we are wasting, people are stealing in subsidy. I'm going to take it from them. I put it in education. Put it in health. So it's very important. And that's assured that productivity will increase if people are healthy and educated. So we said we are going to move from consumption to production. That is the engine. Let you start with it. And you talk about startup. We're not doing the startup a favor. It's doing us a favor. Today we have a tragedy of being a country with the highest number of people living in poverty. We have more people living in poverty than China, that's 1.4 billion, than India, that's 1.4 billion, and we're just about 200 million. We have the highest youth unemployment. Young people in their productive age are doing nothing. That is the greatest human assets we have. We need to invest in them. If you go to a country like Indonesia, 97% of the companies in Indonesia is micro, small businesses. So it's a startup. We will support it. We will invest in it. Because investing in it will allow us to put people out of poverty. And we can't talk about our priority, which is security of life and property, without investing in pulling people out of poverty. The more you pull people out of poverty, the more you reduce criminality, banditry, and other criminality. When people don't know where the next meal will come from, you can never imagine what they will do. So we need to fix it. That comes to what you're saying. I've said it everywhere I've gone. We will do everything to end student strike. We will find a combination to find and fund our tertiary institution. 4 years, money, 4 years, 5 years, money, 5 years. We've had a number of these lessons. As governor of a state, go and listen to what the students' union president then said in Anambra State University. He said, I sat down for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and 1 month, and we found a solution. When we had ASU strike, when I was in government. In this last ASU strike, Anambra State University was all on strike. And they said it's because of the decision that I took. You can go and verify. So it's important. I'm not going to delegate such, the strike. I will take it on and sit with them as president. Because the greatest investment a nation can do to a people is education. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, sir. So we have someone who is very sick, supposed to be here. She's a lady and she's online now. She wants to ask a question. So, ma'am, please ask your question real fast. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. I would have loved to be your president, but because I was ill at COVID. So my question is like this. I want to speak on so many topics, but this particular topic that has been bothering me is about some courses that we study here in Nigeria that it does not have relevance. For example, someone studying microbiology in a higher institution. If you tell another person studying microbiology, to everybody, like when you graduate, you're going to end up at the biology teacher in a secondary school. Meanwhile, there are vast areas of microbiology, clinical, forensic, so many of them. But in our present Nigeria, there's no place for them in society. So I want to know, because I'm a biochemistry student, and I really wanted to do forensic biochemistry, but because there's no place for it in our Nigerian academic calendar or academic curriculum, I had to switch over to medical biochemistry. So I want to know your plans for people who are actually reading and studying courses like this. Is there a future for us in your dispensation as president when you're going to be sworn in?
If I understand what you're talking about, issue of causes, that people study some causes people think is not relevant. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me tell you, there's no cause that is not relevant. There's no cause that is not relevant. Especially when you talk about sciences. The foundation of medicine, to the best of my knowledge, is biology. So there's no cause that is not important, especially when it comes to sciences. When we talk about our STEM education today, what is it? Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. All courses are relevant, and in the actual life, what you read in university is not as important as anything. It just helps you to develop your thinking. I read philosophy. All my life, I'm a trader. The only thing it allows me to do is that it allows me to know that unexamined life is not worth living. So if you tell me to do anything now, I'll tell you, I want to know why. And I encourage my son to read the same thing. And he asked me, I said, you will always think about what you do. So you ask yourself questions. Even when people say about public money, I say, why would you take it? I want to know what I'm going to earn in value. So that's it. Somebody wants to ask about Bayelsa.
Very short. Your Excellency, thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm a graduate of the University of Niger Delta University, NDU. My question is, sir, Bayelsa is made up of 120 square kilometers, which is made up of wetland and water. Then we also have 186 kilometers that is made in the shorelines. So, sir, I'm asking, should you be president? Of course, I want you to be president. What will you do about that? What do you intend to do about development with the wetland and the coastline? All right, one more question.
Thank you, Your Excellency. It's a privilege. The first time we met was in PDP. I followed you back to back. Now, we did go get your PVC. I did that. Now, sir, we're sticking our heads out for you, sir. Please, call the state exco together. Your representatives here in Bayelsa, call them together and trash out every obstacle inside, because I will not stick my head out. This state, Your Excellency, sir, I fear nobody. I only respect. I have lost my paycheck because of you, and I'm still standing with you, sir. Please, let them move away. I did go get your PVC. Now the PVC are out. What are we doing for the people to get their PVCs? You can't pay everybody. You only make them to come out willingly, which they are coming out. Now we need to help them to get their voter card back. Sir, success is yours.
You know, I didn't do introduction. I didn't come here alone. So it's important that it's important that I introduce a few people that came here with me, because we are hurrying. We're here from here. We're here with the national chairman of our party. So I'll direct you to a meeting. Julius Abore is the national chairman of this party. It's important to meet him. We're here with our DAT chairman, Senator La. We're here with former finance minister, Usman. He's a tough lady. We are here with Senator Chris Ayawo, one of our former champions. We are here with Alhaji Obi. We have our MAS, and we are here with one of our controversial people, Aisha. So you can see that we are ready for the fight. Nobody comes with this collection of men and women. We are not here. We're serious. Thank you very much for your listening.
Let's take the last person from the gallery. For this session.
My name is Joshua Victor Sam. My name is Joshua Victor Sam. My name is Joshua Victor Sam. I have a question for you. My name is Joshua Victor, a graduate from New University. I want to ask you a question about youth restiveness and environmental pollution in the world data.
Okay.
I said I want to ask a question about youth restiveness. Good afternoon, sir. We are happy to have you on the my name is Kamil Parabi. By the grace of God, I'm the SCG president of Regional Africa. I've asked this question. I've tried to actualize this question. I'm trying to ask you now, even at our convention in Abuja, where all SCG presidents merge, and we're trying to, orchestrate a rally to effect this that I'm about to ask you. And it concerns what our brother have already asked, which is the incessant ancestral that affects all Nigerian public institution students. And this is what I've been striving to get. Public office holders over the years in Nigeria, in the public political space, have been sending their children out of Nigeria for service. And now they are the secretaries who are managing the public institutions. How can they effectively manage public institutions when their own children are not in these public institutions? And this is why I and some other SCG president at Abuja try to carry out this effort. Sir, what would be your take, your legislation to effect this and allow all public office holders children to attend this same public office public institutions that every other Nigerian student is attending? This is my answer.
Let me SCG president, let me start with you. I have two children. I have two. A boy and a girl. They all graduates. So if I push that law, you know what they will say? They will say because his own was graduated. Both of them, surprisingly, some primary one, from day one, went to school abroad. One was born here, one was born there, and they went to school abroad. Primary school, secondary school, university abroad. And like I said, one boy, one girl. My daughter doesn't want to live outside Nigeria. She came back on her own and said, I can't stay in the UK and work. I want to teach in a secondary school in your village. That's what I want to do. I want to go and teach the students. Because of what we are saying today, security and everything, I got her teachers in a secondary school in Lagos, which is just stopped because I'm running like just a stop. When I finish, go back. She lives in Lagos. She's a teacher, and she enjoys it in a public school. She's very, very super happy. She's not paid millions, but she's fine with it. She loves her girls, and they love her. So, I will say that. But let me tell you, those whose children are abroad are actually worse off. Because they are training their children and they are apparently here. When their children come back, how would they miss to be born here? They will eat them alive. So it's not to train the ones there. I want to invest in them. I don't need where you train your children. But what you say is an option we're considering. But I don't want to say before people say, oh, because the train is own abroad. That's why you want. I will make education work. Go and take my results. In Anambra State, what I did in education. It was my number one priority. I started from number 26, 27. I brought Anambra to number one. Everybody knows. Every secondary school senior prefect had my phone number as governor. Repeat what I said. I visited over 500. I want you to take what I'm saying. In Anambra State, while I was governor, every secondary school student prefect had my phone number. I was talking to them directly. And that's what I said. That I will not say the number of universities. I don't know the number. But I'm sure that as president, there's no way I will not visit the university a year. And I want to talk to ACG president. I want to listen about their future. And I want to build a better future for them. Niger, I'll answer your question with somebody who talks about Niger Delta useless citizens. We need to do the right thing. Niger Delta, not just Bayelsa. We need to apologize to them. They have not been fairly treated by Nigeria for what they've contributed. That's why I want to move Nigeria from consumption to production. Every part of Nigeria has something to offer, and we will use their resources to ensure that they get fair share of it, fair share of development. You cannot tell me that you cannot complete East-West Road. It's unacceptable. What do you think you're doing? You're taking from this man, you're not giving anything back. That is not life. You can't continue to withdraw in a bank without paying it. No way. I'm a banker. So I believe in paying it. I want to withdraw more. I will invest. We will clean up Niger Delta. We will do whatever it is to bring back life here. And we can earn more money. If we are cleaning up the environment here, we're making money from oil, we'll be making money from fishing. We will do it. We will ensure that the youths are doing well. What we are doing today, we're not doing the right thing. We want to educate their youth and get them to do well, to have genuine jobs, not to pay them compensation, because you're destroying them. That's not where I want to go. I want to sit down with Niger Delta people on how to turn around Niger Delta. But I can assure you, I will be here. I'm not going to govern this country from Abuja. I'll go to the various states of Nigeria. There's opportunity. We can make more money from agriculture than we are making from oil today. Oil is a diminishing asset. I can tell you. We have decided not to invest. I was talking to people in Akwa Ibom, and I said to them, people in Borno State that live on 70.9 thousand square kilometers of land. It's depending on Akwa Ibom, whose land is just 7,000 because they have oil. No. Borno State is 10 times Akwa Ibom. And they can make money from agriculture. They can make money from agriculture. There's no way they will not. A state like today, small countries, Borno State is bigger than Belgium and Netherlands combined. In terms of land, if you remove water in Netherlands, that's 30,000. Belgium is 30.9. That is 64,000. Obi State is 70.9. These two countries last year did agricultural exports of over $150 billion. We earn about 15 billion from oil. So if Obi State decides to do the right thing and earn 10% of what these two states earn from agriculture, you will get $15 billion. One state, that's what we earn from oil from the entire Niger Delta. But they decided to have a state where people are just sharing. That's what I want to remove, sharing formula with production formula. So we can produce and employ labor. If we have an agriculture that is working, we have a processing, we do export. That is why your dollar is collapsing, because you have no reserve. Reserve is a function of your export. You're not exporting enough, so you're not doing anything. And by doing that production, that is what is keeping China, Indonesia, Vietnam, and everybody. So your country is producing poverty when every other country is producing wealth. And that's the one we want to end. Look at Borno State, the side I told you now. They're not putting anything. And they are. Bayelsa State is not putting anything. They are waiting to be shared for what was on Niger Delta. Bayelsa State is 54.4 thousand square kilometers of land. Bayelsa State alone is 2.5 times Israel. Israel is 22.1, and it's 2.5. Bayelsa State is about the same thing. They're not producing anything. We can't go on this way. My dear people, what I came is to help you to create a future. That future will only be created by doing the right thing. That is what I came to plead with you. Do not stay and say it's not your problem. Somebody gives you 1,000 naira, 5,000 naira. It doesn't even come to you. SCG president, I came to you to campaign, and I'll come to you as president. SCG presidents are very powerful. Students' unions is very powerful. That's where you breed leaders. Go and check the background of from Clinton to Bush to everybody. They will all start organized by university. Somebody said to me, electronic engineering, and you're looking for a job. It's unaccepted. All got the best CEO of Sony was hired by Kelman, the founder of Sony, because he told him when he went to their university that he doesn't know what he's doing. And they hired him. But you're looking for money to start your own business. It shouldn't be. That's what we want to change. We want to change your country. The country has been governed for long by incompetent people. And we must stop it. We have to stop it. It has to be governed now by people who are competent. That's what we're doing. That's why a road that was awarded in 1970 in Niger Delta, in Bayelsa in particular, have not been completed. 52 years after. That's why East-West Road is not been completed, because people don't want to know who you are, and you allow them. We cannot do it any longer. So 200 million people living on 923,000 square kilometers of land, they can't feed themselves. When India for 1.4 billion feeds itself and exports agricultural goods, we can't export, we can't do anything. We cannot do it. Because the world is to be shared.